Hello, I'm Andy and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from November the 19th up to November the 25th, and this is for you coming from Scorpio. Let's start with November the 19th, which doesn't start very well. There are a couple of planets there who make you egoistic, make you basically a difficult person to get along with. It's a Sunday, supposed to be friendly to family members, supposed to be friendly to friends and whoever you are with, supposed to be friendly to marriage or romance people, but this planet wants to make you arrogant, make you difficult in finding partnerships and relationships on a good level, makes you difficult in behaving where your tolerance becomes very low. So you've heard this from me. Do the opposite and be supportive and be friendly and be appreciative for what anything is said or anything is done for you. This way you will get these nasty planets under control and you will be a person who can do very well ultimately in the morning and afternoon periods. Evening and nightfall periods are very lucky for you. This very lucky planet is seen in the earlier part of the day as well, but can't do much. He brings about little bits of opportunities and little bits of goodness, but can't stay long enough to bring the continuity of it. It's the evening and nightfall where whatever you have attempted to do in the morning, afternoon can now become or have some chance of success in the evening and nightfall period. So be patient and you will see that things happen to come your way. Go out by all means, socialize. You will meet people unexpectedly and suddenly who will be good for you. Let's go to November the 20th, which is a Monday. Now, coming from Scorpio, morning, afternoon planets are very bad. They make you intimidated, they make you afraid of responsibility, they make you changeable, they make you moody. Basically, they make you unsuccessful. That's their plan, to get you do things wrongly. So you have to focus. It's a working day, it's a Monday. So you have to focus on what is really important at your place of work or in business if you are in business. And don't try to find a date or try to get in contact for a romance that you want to start, because the news coming back will be very bad. So lie low, hour by hour, let the morning and afternoon and early evening period pass. These planets will not allow you to find success easily. And so at least be appreciative, be supportive, let others take the lead, and you will try to get better and better chance of at least not creating too much problems for yourself. I like your evening and nightfall planets very much. They are totally business committed or career or job committed planets. So you want to mix business and pleasure during the evening and nightfall period. Somehow try and mix this. Or sometimes you may be out with your loved ones and you will come across people and talk to them and they will somehow help you in enhancing your job or getting you a new job when you mention it. Or if you're in business, you might accidentally or suddenly meet with people and talk about business. Either way, this planet wants to help you in the evening nightfall period. The negative planet of morning afternoon also will follow in evening nightfall period. But this planet won't be that strong anymore. It will create little tension in the emotional aspect, like you may feel not happy if something is said to you in a certain tone, small things like that. November the 21st, for you in Scorpio, starts very nicely. You are at your place of work or in business and you are in charge, because this planet puts you in charge, gives you the ability to expand business or expand things in your office. Your bosses or your immediate bosses will be also taking note. You will have the confidence in you to be able to move ahead as well very nicely. So it becomes a very good morning and afternoon session for you. Now your evening and nightfall session are a worry. All things can go wrong, whether work related, business related, whether romance or marriage related, and even accidents are possible. Don't drink too much. Don't waste money, because the wastage of money is also seen in the evening nightfall period. You can behave very dominatingly and make things worse as well. So if you have to be out, you need to behave and not show your temper, and definitely don't want to dominate. November the 22nd starts very nicely for you. You are just plain lucky. You are inspirational. Your ideas come suddenly and unexpectedly. You meet people who want to help you in your job or business unexpectedly. So go out for lunch, go out mixing. And in your area of marriage or area of romance, be out and bond during your lunchtime. It's going to be helping you to find a nice form of security. Now, your afternoon, or rather late evening and nightfall period are not very good. You can meet accidents, you can have difficulties in form of losing money. Either people steal it from you or you're careless and you lose it. You may drink too much and bring your own problems that way. You can have people who you meet are not honest to you as well. So guard your tongue. Don't want to just talk about things freely with whoever you meet on this evening nightfall period. Don't believe everything promised to you. Just listen and just give a nice smile, and that's enough. Don't agree with anything. If you don't really need to have to go out, I'd rather you don't. But if you have to, then take everything with a pinch of salt, as they say. Don't believe everything promised to you. And accidents are really possible. November the 23rd for you coming from Scorpio is an entirely good day. Morning, afternoon, evening, night time. Morning, afternoon, business planets are there. Your mind will be very alert. What you communicate will be wonderful. What you plan will be also liked by everybody at your place of work or in business. That's this place that you can sparkle. In your personal commitments, it's okay. Things are going well. The planets are also supporting you. Evening and nightfall period remains also very good, and these are long-term planets now in the evening and nightfall period. So they give you a possibility to forge a long-term security, whether in love, whether in job, whether in business. So be out looking your best. You are going to be watched. You are going to be wanted to be met, and the meetings will provide some kind of benefit in one area or another. November the 24th, Friday, starts very badly for you. And when I say start badly, it can start from your home before you leave for work. Things are going wrong. And so, at your place of work, bad news will be awaiting you. In business also, difficulties will approach you. And some of this will come pretty fast against you. Be careful. These are very two powerful planets on Friday morning and afternoon period. And so, what can you do? Well, you've heard this from me maybe one day before. Tell yourself, I have to be prepared. I have to realize before I get to office, whether for business or whether for job, I have to realize that things may go wrong. So I have to be prepared with my answers. Preparedness is what I prepare you for. And then you'll be able to not sink. Otherwise, you can sink, and be careful that others can be aggressive with you, or you might be the aggressive one. That will only make matters worse. So take the soft approach definitely in the morning, afternoon period. Is bad enough. Don't want to make it worse. I like your evening and nightfall period. You get very lucky. Solutions probably may be found where earlier you couldn't. The people you meet, evening and nightfall period, very helpful for your job enhancement or for business contacts or to get things right in your marriage. Go out and have the bonding. Looking for a new romance. You won't succeed in the morning. You'll be put off. But try again in the evening nightfall session. You might get lucky. And so the evening nightfall wants to benefit you a lot. Be out and about. Dress up well. Look good. You are being watched. Now we'll go to Saturday, the November the 25th. This is a planet on Saturday morning and afternoon, just one of them, a morning and afternoon, that can make you secretive, make you others feel not to be trusted because of your actions. And worst of all, accidents can take place. And what you say and do can attract enemies or people to turn against you. So this is a very wide field which I'm talking about. So at your place of work, if you're working on this Saturday, definitely you don't want to go against your colleagues or your bosses, or you're going to have many who are willing to stab you in the back when you are the weakest. And in business, be careful. If you have anything in the past that is disturbing, which can make you a weak candidate to win business contracts or good business contacts, don't bring these things up. Just be quiet about it. Don't want to expose these things up. Also, don't trust what anybody is promising you. Try to keep your feet on the ground. You can be deceived. This is a deceptive planet. So he'll make you deceived. He'll make you cheated in one way or another. So be very cautious of the company you keep. Don't drink, because accidents are also very possible. During the nightfall period and the evening period, a planet of ego moves in, and this planet also not very good. So you're going to feel aloof, you're going to show arrogance, you're going to want to take the lead and want to be in charge. All this could be defensive actions, because you've already had a very bad morning-afternoon period, and so you're being defensive now and wanting to show off and talk big. Don't want to do all these things. If you don't need to socialize, don't, because I can't see any productivity at all on this Saturday. But if you are with your loved ones, by all means be with them in the evening nightfall period. Take them out. Try not to take charge. Don't want to lead. Let others make the plans. Ask them where they would like to go. Let them plan everything. You just relax and sit back, and you'll be enjoying your evening and nightfall period. Now I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And in this 90 minutes, I'm going to tackle your next 5 or 6 years in all areas of your life. And so I will have your date of birth and your time of birth. I would have asked you earlier to email to me your photos of your palms, or I will also look at your palms while we Skype. And I will face read you, and I will use Kabbalistic Tarot if you want me to in the 90 minutes. I will cover all areas of your life and concentrate for your next 5 or 6 years to try and put you in a position where you can get the best advantage in your next 5 or 6 years in whatever area is important to you. Well, go to Skype, go to Facebook, leave me a message, send me an email, make contact with me, and let's get down to getting your next 5 or 6 years as best as possible. Until then, thank you and good luck.